Hello
Hello
everyone!
everyone.
We are Group 8
And we are here to discuss about switch statement.
and to teach you how to use it in Java. Okay, let's start.
Let's start!
Hey everyone, we are here to discuss about the selection control structure. There are four types of selection structures: the one-way selection, two-way selection, multiple selection, that is the nested if, and the switch structures. Today I will discuss to you the switch structures. The switch structures is composed of case value and default. To run the program, you need to put the switch reserve word, then expressions, then open bracket, then case value number one, selection statement number one, break. Break is important because if you don't break, you don't put break, it will continues until the last case value. In Java, switch, case, break, and defaults are reserved words. In switch structures, the expression is evaluated first. The value of the expressions is then used to perform the action specified in the statements that followed the reserved word case. The expression is usually an identifier. The value of an identifier or the expressions can be only the type int, byte, short, or char.
The expression is sometimes called the selector. Its value determines which statements are selected for execution. A particular case value must appear only once. One or more statements may follow a case label. So you do not need to use braces to turn multiple statements into a single compound statement. The break statement may or may not appear after each statement's one, statements two, statements. A switch structure may or may not have the default label.
This is the flowchart of the switch structure. According to the following rules of switch statement, when the value of the expression is matched against a case value, also called the label, the statements execute until either a break statement is found or the end of the switch structure is reached. If the value of the expressions does not match any of the case values, the statements following the default label execute. If the statement structure has a default label, and if the value of the expressions does not match of the case values, the entire switch statement is skipped. A break statement causes an immediate exit from the switch structure. And to further understand, first the expression, then go to the case value 1. If the case value statement is true, then it will break and it will end the program. And if the expression is false, then it will fall down into case value 2. Then if this case statement is true, it will break and it will end the program. But if you enter wrong input, it will fall down to the default and it will end the program.
I will show you example of Java program and teach you how to use Java switch statement in a Java program. Our is to create a Java program that allows the user to input the phonetic alphabet as a number, determine and display its equivalent, then make one as the alpha. Our input will be choice, then the process will be used is switch, then write the variable choice inside the parentheses. Then case 1 display alpha, 2 Bravo, 3 Charlie, 4 Delta, 5 Echo, 6 Foxtrot, 7 Golf, 8 Hotel, 9 India, 10 Juliet. And for the default will display invalid input. And our output will be the phonetic alphabet. Phonetic alphabet program. In this program, we will use the scanner console is equals to new scanner system.int. So we will import the java.util.asterisk semicolon. Then public static void main string args, then start curly braces. We will declare only one variable, which is int choice. The program will display this statement for the choices of the user. Now we can ask the user to enter their choice, this one. Then choice is equals to console that next in asterisk semicolon. This one is used for the input of the user. Now we will use the switch statement. The switch statement is always start with the switch. Then parenthesis choice start curly braces. Case 1 semicolon then system dot out dot println statement to alpha semicolon break. The value of the case determines which statement to be execute. If the value of the choice is equals to 1, the program will execute the alpha. Always put a break in every case because break is meant to be get out of the switch statement. Otherwise, it will continue going down to the other cases. We will just copy it to become more easier. Copy 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We will just this is this is for 3, this is for 4, this is for 5, this is for 6, this is for case 7, this is for case 8, this is for case 9, and this is for case 10, and this is for the default. Then case 2 is equals to Bravo. This one case 3 is equals to Charlie. Case 4 equals to Delta. Case 5 is equals to echo, K6 is equals to foxtrot, K7 is equals to golf, Case 8 is equals to L, Case 9 is equals to India, Case 10 is equal to Juliet, and for the default is equals to valid input. We can run now our program. Just wait for a while. Okay, we will choose from the following phonetic alphabet. I will enter 2. As you can see, the program display Bravo because I enter 2. Let's try it again. I will enter 10. As you can see, the program display Juliet because 10 is equals to Juliet. Let's try it again. I will enter 11. The program display invalid input because 11 is not in the choices. Let's try it again. Let's try 12. The program display invalid input because 12 is not in the choices. Okay. Let's try if the program has no break. Rather, if the case has no break. So, run our program. I will enter 1, which it has no break. As you can see, the program display Alpha Bravo Charlie because Alpha and Bravo has no break, so the case going down to the other case, and this is Charlie. Charlie has only break. Alpha and Bravo have no break. Let's try it again. I will enter 2. As you can see, the program display Bravo and Charlie because Bravo have no break, so it display to another case which is Charlie, and Charlie has break, so Charlie get out in the switch statement. Break and break. That's the end of the phonetic alphabet program.
Here's another example of Java program that uses switch statement.
Using switch statement, we can make a simple calculator inside a Java program. We will import static scanner console from java.util. Java.util. We will declare two variables, int n1 and int n2. N1 will serve as the first number and n2 will serve as the another number. Here we will print 5 operations: the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and the modulus. To execute your choice, we will declare here the int choice. To execute your choice, we will use the reserved word switch. And inside the switch, we will write statements that corresponds to the choices. We will have 5 cases because we have 5 operations said. In case 1, we write the sum of the two numbers. Here, inside the statements, we will write the formula n1 plus n2. In case 2, we'll write the difference of two numbers. Same as the case 1, we will write the formula inside the statement. In case 3, we will execute the product of the two numbers. Case 4, a quotient. In case 5, modulus the two numbers. Same as the first two cases, we will write formulas inside the statement. After 5 cases, don't forget to write the default. We'll write here the invalid input. As you can see, we have 5 cases that corresponds to 5 operations and one default for the invalid input. Okay, let's try. First number 2, another number 3. For example, we'll choose multiplication. So we will type 3. Here, executed 6 as the product of the two numbers. Let's try if the cases has no breaks. Let's try. First number 3, second number 2. Let's try addition. Type 1. As you can see, sum is executed and also the difference, product, quotient modules is also executed. But we'll but we just need the sum
of the two numbers. So that's the difference of the cases with break and without break. Thank you.
To output results correctly, the switch structure must include a break statement after each println statement, except the last println statement.